You know, a while back I introduced this 3,000 watt power station from Licitti, and the first question I got was, what am I going to charge it with? I don't have a solar panel, because it's got an unusual kind of side charging method there. Today, I'm going to give you an answer to that, plus all of your other charging needs with another cool item from Licitti. We're looking at their 30 amp smart battery charger. Let's check it out. All right, folks, welcome back. So we got a pretty much full service charger here for almost anything you'd need. You can charge 4 different types of batteries, 6 different currents, and they even give you a guide inside the manual about where you should charge it at what amperage for what type of battery. You can charge this, it'll automatically identify the 12 or 24 volt battery. So if you're charging a 24 volt, my suggestion, the best luck I've had with this, and I have hooked it up a few times, is to connect the battery first, then plug in the charger, and you will be just fine. So it will identify the battery a lot easier. If you connect the battery after the charger is plugged in, you may not have as quick of identification. So I just connect the battery first. Now, all in all, I think this is neat because, like I said, when I started introducing the Licitti power stations, people were just like, oh, those are so cool. I can just toss a battery in and do them myself and save a lot of money, but what do I charge it with? Because it comes with these humongous 50 amp Anderson connectors, you know. So these aren't as common as your regular Anderson power poles, and to have to take the battery out every time and charge it on a charger is kind of a pain in the neck. So its first and foremost job is to do just that and charge those up with the Anderson power poles on the end. However, the cool part about it is you can do this with ring terminals. It comes with one of these. It also comes with clamps, which we're going to try today. I may end up going down to the ring terminal. So basically, what you're going to do is if you plug this in and you have to charge a battery, you're going to connect the battery first, plug this in here like that, and then you're good to go. So it does come with those things. It comes with an instruction booklet, and I will show you the section in here where it says about what you should be doing. Here are your different types of batteries. So if it's a LifePo 4 battery from 10 to 50 amp hours, you should stay about 5 amps. 10 amps for 20 to 100 amp hours, which is what we're going to be doing today because I have a Renogy battery I want to top off. And again, the AGM will tell you on the bottom here how much you should be doing. So all in all, very handy. You're just going to connect the battery to the machine, plug that in, and get it started. You can choose your modes through here. It will automatically identify the type of battery through that. Now, when charging, the indicator light's going to turn on. Your cooling fan is going to turn on. When fully charged, the indicator light will turn green and the cooling fan will turn off. So that's kind of handy too. I have a couple of older power stations that no matter when you plug the charger in, it's constantly turning. You know, you can't tell if it's fully charged because the thing is still making noise, you know. The unit itself isn't, but the charger is. So it's kind of nice to have that it'll shut off and it'll let you know. So we're going to go through this here, but I want to give you some quick information on this. You have multiple connectors. This is very simple for all of your Licitti power stations. Okay, it's plug and play design. So you connect the battery and connect the DC to the Anderson connector, and you're good to go, all right? And to do this, all you're going to do is press your A and cycle through your amps. So you can do 5 amp, 10 amp, 15, 20, 25, up to 30 for fast charging power at 876 watts or 29.2 volts, I believe. So it'll deliver a nice fast charge from anywhere from 5 to 300 amp hour batteries, 50 to 60 hertz input, 100 to 132 volts AC, or 180 to 240 volts AC, depending on what you need. So what I'd like to do here is get that little Renogy battery up on the table here, and let's plug it in and see how it does. All right, so I've got this at a kind of weird angle here because I wanted you guys to see it more than I worried about how it looked. So to do this, okay, if we're going to be using these clamps, and we're going to try these out first. I may go to the ring terminals if the clamps don't work well. Try these out. Basically, all you're going to do is take your connector and your other Anderson connector, line them up, plus, plus, minus, minus, like that. You're all set, okay? Now I'm going to connect this to the battery. There's one, and there's two. And then I'm going to plug this in, and I'm going to see how well it identifies what's going on here. And yeah, that was a nice big power bump there. I was like, whoa. All right. So we're at 30 amps. We want to change that. There's a little OLED screen. It's found a LifePo 4. I am at 10 amps. I'm going to try to zoom you in on that little section here. Let me shut off the camera, zoom you in, and let you see what it looks like. So there you go. You can see, all right, 10 amps. Voltage is 14.6. You're all set there. So your current voltage is 13 volts. Current charge rate 10 amps, just to confirm with what we're doing on that. It's already found the battery. It is a LiFePO 4. Very, very easy, huh? So we're going to let this run a little bit. I believe 14.6. This should shut off pretty soon. But as you can tell, it's red. So once that goes green, you'll know it's charged. I want to try it with another battery. I'm not sure if this battery is good. Okay, it's a gel battery. There's nothing wrong with it that makes it dangerous. It's just, I'm not sure it's chargeable. So we're going to take a look at it and see if we can get that thing working and see how that reacts to this. But I'll let this run a little bit and see if it tops off. I'm not going to leave this connected for long because, like I suspected, this battery is bad. And as you can tell, it's turning on and turning off because it doesn't want to charge a bad battery. So let's disconnect that. I believe I have a bad cell in here. Something's funky. I took it out of one of my ham radio go boxes and figured, let's see if it'll work. But it did identify it as a gel battery. That's very, very cool. So definitely a neat little product. Definitely an awesome way to charge up your stuff, as well as make charging your power station, your Licitti stuff, really, really simple. Okay, the stats on this are pretty simple. Your input voltage is anywhere from 180 to 240 or 100 to 132 volts AC. And that's the 180 240 is going to be at 50 hertz. Okay, that's for European plugs, I believe. Your no-load power consumption is going to be less than or greater than 5 watts. Your max input power is going to be 1,380 watts. It's going to be 70% efficient, which is pretty darn good for a charger such as this. Okay, your charging currents are 5 amps, 10 amps, 15 amps, 20 amps, 25 amps, and 30 amps. And yes, it takes a while to cycle through all the amps there when you're doing it. Your protection level is going to be IP20. Operating temperature is going to be either minus 10 Celsius to 40 Celsius. And the weight's going to be about 2.3 kilograms. So it's not too heavy, not too bad. And again, if you're using this with a Licitti power station, this is the coolest thing. You just literally unplug this thing here, plug it into the wall, and plug it in. And you have to understand, I know I preach a lot about solar and having backups and all that. Not everybody has solar panels right away. Okay, maybe you're saving for solar panels. Maybe where you live, it's not feasible for you to have solar panels. If you live in an apartment where you can't put them anywhere but in your window, maybe they're not efficient enough. You know, you can keep a bank of a couple of batteries charged up using this, and when the power goes out, they're ready to go. Yeah, when they die, you're going to have a hard time charging them again because this runs off, of course, AC power, but they'll be ready to go. So I will leave you the link down below, and I do have a discount code for this. Okay, this was $158. It is now on sale for $138, but you can save another $10 using my coupon code down below, which is Iridium10. Link will be down there. Check them out. Now, a word about Licitti. I got a lot of complaints when I first showed the first box. The gentleman that runs the company, it's just him. He's literally building this stuff, marketing it, putting it out there. It's just him. So it may take him a while to get back to you about your stuff, but you will get your product. Don't worry about that. On all the years that I've been doing YouTube, I've only had one vendor send me a product. I did an awesome video on it, and then he proceeded to rip off people. He took their money and never delivered, and that was that ham radio box that I had from a while back. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. Now, in his defense, who knows? Could have had a warrant and gone to jail. Could have passed away. Who knows? You know what I mean? I never heard another word from him. I emailed him. I tried to get his attention. So there's only one time I've ever had that happen. I check out the people that I advertise for pretty thoroughly. And I have had long conversations with Mark up through email. No problems at all. So if he takes a while to get back to you, or you order something and it takes a few days to get a response, don't freak out. It's coming, okay? But his products have all been top-notch. I have had that 3,000 watt power station I have over there running now consistently since I got it. I have it on 200 watt panels, okay? And they're coming in through the bottom of the garage door there, running right in. And the things run great. And it's powered stuff up. It's given me backup power when we've lost power. Backup power out here actually for a video when we had lost power. And I just plugged all my lighting and everything in that. So works very well. Does what it's supposed to do. You'll have no issues with it. And it's 3,000 watts of power. That's pretty darn cool. So definitely check out everything there. The $10 coupon, I believe, is just for this, but you can try it with the other stuff too. The link will be down below where you can go to check it out. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out all our other links, okay? We have our Amazon affiliate store. Again, if you just want to shop on Amazon and you don't want anything in my store, just click the link and shop as you normally would. Doesn't cost you anything. Really helps out the channel, bring you more cool gear. and reinvest stuff into the channel to make it better for you guys. All right, our freeze-dried wholesalers link. My link saves you 15% just for clicking it. Click on the link, shop as you normally would, get all the food you want, everything from filet mignon to cheesecake, all freeze-dried, ready for use, 25-year shelf life. And at the end of the shopping experience there, you'll see my little discount on there when you check out at your cart. All right, our My Patriot supply link, that's preparewithiridium.com. And of course, our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. I have a video coming up from them soon, so definitely check it out. I thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.